Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for being a part of this community. If you're watching and loving fragrances, thank you very much. We're going to talk about rich fragrances for regular people. So that means after 30 years of content creating in front of live audiences, I'm going to show you how to smell better for less with fresh fragrances. I'll start you out with a little appetizer for 15 to 20 bucks. You can find Antonio Banderas. It's called Mediterraneo. Look it up on any discount website. 3.4, $17 or so, $20. This one has the bright fresh citrus in it, of course. It also has notes like ginger and pepper. So it starts out clean and refreshing. It kind of smells like a very nice, clean, almost like a Hermes vibe. I get to this. It's fresh, relaxed, clean, simple. It's just perfect for everyday wear, especially in the spring. Antonio Banderas Mediterraneo, you can find that cheap. It's not bad. Good for work. A little bit more mature, not the most hyped fragrances, but something to think about. The next one is a hyped fragrances. Now, when you get when you get fragrances with rosemary in it and lavender, it's a delicious combination. As a matter of fact, the other day I actually took some pineapple and rosemary and ate it, but it was awesome. Once the chat gets coming on, we will. This one's called Magnetique, Magnitq, Magnetique by Aromatics. Its overall smell is a fresh, woody, smooth, slightly sweet. Now with this fragrance, bro, this thing kind of creeps up on you. It's sneaky. Like you'll start it out, you'll smell it, and then 4 hours later, it comes back differently. It evolves. You know, when a fragrance evolves, it's worth more than 60 bucks or whatever they charge for this. It's probably could be sold for hundreds of dollars. And you basically have notes like bergamot, pink pepper, orange blossom, lots of orange blossom, neroli. I detect a little bit of Chinoto orange soda in here, which could be like an aperitif. I forgot the name of it. A bitter orange note with musk. And then there's the rosemary, sandalwood, amber, and vanilla oak moss. So fresh, woody, smooth, slightly sweet. Typically, you'll get 8 hours year round use. I'd wear it in the spring. Oh, yeah. It's relaxing. It makes you calm. It's one of those calming fragrances. Let's check the chat if anyone's here yet. Oh, we got King Yeti says, "Howdy, Unc." Kevin Hawthorne says, "Good morning from Lakeland, Florida." And Man with Sense. If you know about Man with Sense, he has a YouTube channel. This one is called Aromatics Magnetique. And we do have subscribers from the United Kingdom, Africa, Los Angeles, Miami, New York, Chicago, Texas, Houston, Dallas, and Fort Lauderdale. What's up, my man Steve? Howdy, Man with Sense. Now, King Yeti or Man with Sense, please do share anything new so I can repeat it and put your name up on the screen. And I'm going to keep going with some fresh, long lasting fragrances for men. The next one is called Alfajar Blue. So it's a take, it's very similar to the Isola Blue. Have you ever heard of Isola Blue? Isola Blue is a expensive, ridiculously expensive fragrances. At least it was in 2023. Fragrances have come down. They have been forced to come down because of this. They were still $500 retail for 1.7 Isola Blue. You might find them on Fragrance Net for 214, or you can just buy this for 40, 30, even 25 bucks, 29, 39 on eBay. This is a citrus aromatic woody fragrance called Alfajar. Versatile for office, clean, masculine, pressurized sprayer. Let's see if here it is right here. Al-Fajari. Look at that, baby. Complex, sophisticated evolution. It's the exact same smell. I've got the Isola Blue still because I don't want to sell it. I don't know why, but we're going to check the chat again. We got What's up, Unc? Julius Northcutt. He's from Dallas, Texas. We know him. We're gonna keep going. So again, lemon, bergamot, thyme, apple, coconut, orange blossom, and champaca. You smell like fresh cut grass with some pink pepper, touch of vanilla in there. Outstanding. It's hard to find this. I'm gonna try to find it myself. It's my last bottle. Next up, you have the Chirathi Electric. Have you ever heard of Chirathi Electric? This is a fragrance that's very close to the DNA of Exnilo Blue Talisman. What is good for Chirathi Electric? It has apple and pear in it. Apple and pear, and this fragrance, they compare it with the Art of the Universe and other fragrances like that new company. I forgot, it's called Illusion or something. But Illusion is $100. Art of the Universe and this are neck and neck in price. And this is a fruity floral, but actually people think it leans feminine. Some people because of the white floral and the powdery, but it's got apple, pink pear, and grapefruit. Pink grapefruit, that is. So it's a different kind of grapefruit, and it's clean and soapy and modern and an effective budget alternative to the Blue Talisman, mass appealing. I really love the pink pepper, pink grapefruit, and pear combined with the musk and the green apple. It sets off on my skin in the hottest weather. You wear it to the pool. Longevity is a cool 5 hours, on this. This is an average longevity. Some people can get more, like 6 to 7 hours. And the projection is very good in the first hour. So you get the instant hit with Chirathi Electric. Afnan makes this fragrance, Chirathi Electric. We're going to see. Nobody has any other fragrance advice in the chat window. We're waiting for someone to talk. So the next one is called Aromatic Tease Me. This can be worn in the summer or the anytime, but it does too in imagination. Not imagination, but some people thought this was imagination. This fragrance and all of his fragrances have evolutions. They're not linear. They start out one way and end another one. So this one is starting out with bright fizzy citruses like blasts of citrus. Then it comes into this black tea note and it's smoky and it's like a little creamy dry down. It's amazing niche. The beginning is for everyone. The middle and dry down would be having you wonder, what am I wearing? And it's just $500? No, it's only $60. Tease Me by Aromatics, maybe less. Big and E 0095. What is a good big ENE 0905? What is a good for the new Guerlain Homme? Something similar. Somebody in the chat might be able to answer you. The new Guerlain Homme. All I know is Guerlain Homme Platine Privé. Is that the new one? Next, you have Santal 33, another 13 negative. Next, we have this fragrance. It's called Hawas Tropical. If you want to smell like coconut, aquatic, and oceans for about $35, you get the Hawas Tropical. But be careful on Amazon. They're selling for $20, $28. Do not buy. Do not buy on eBay. You buy on a reputable site for Rasasi because they're mass produced and people are duping it, and the dupes suck. So it makes them less credible, the real ones, but it's a really good fragrance. Then if you don't want to spend it, you just want to smell good for like $25 instead of 40 for that one, try to find Tribal Exotic by Grandier. It's a solid performing fragrance for $25 to smell like a garden of paradise. We've got someone said Tom Fullett. Someone can answer him. He says, "Do you have a clone for Suntal 33?" Another guy's named Ice Cube. Is there a clone for a Max Richer 01? Never heard of these fragrances. King Yeti says lots of Chinese fakes on Amazon for Middle Eastern dupes. That is correct. It is disgusting. It is insane. Next one for the spring I will try is called Le Falcon Muharib Hero. When you want to smell, the notes, I matched them up. They look, I never smelled YSLY ice, but it has similar notes to that, but it does have a latent mix in it. So it's a hybrid of latent and YSLY ice, and it lasted 8 hours. It can bust up high heat like no problem. This is a little sleeper hidden gem. Just came out. It's called Hero. Blue fragrance, obviously. You gotta love the detail on the cap. Like, have you ever seen a cap that looks like that? It reminds me of the Gladiator with what's that guy's name? Russell Crowe. Ice Cube said he went thrift shopping because he was trying to find the best price of fragrances and he bought a fake 9 p.m. Ice Cube, tell us, how much did you pay? Can't buy with price. You don't know. You should come ask me or email me. I'll tell you. Send me the link. I can tell you right away if it's fake or not. I don't think I've gotten. I almost thought I bought a Musamam Intense counterfeit, but it wasn't. It just didn't hit right. Oh, basically, this guy Jomon V9E says, "How do you know the dupe is fake?" Basically, because I know the going rate of prices on all the fragrances and what they cost by distributors and eBay for 25 bucks. I mean, the real price, like when you're a dish, like your fragrance nets, they have a $80 million or more, $100 million inventory. Fragrance net. They sell it for $29.95 or $28.95, 9 p.m. So right there, that is your base. That's like one of the lowest average prices you could get. So you look at that. You look at net fragrance net and see what they're selling it for. And then you compare how is this little twerp from eBay beating the price of fragrance net and free shipping? Shipping costs 10, 11 bucks now for a bottle. So right there, you do the math, it's not doesn't add up. So you'll notice on eBay, if somebody you'll notice that they'll have fragrances that FragranceNet doesn't have because of these people make relationships with clone companies or whatever you. But if they do, like especially in designers, if they do have them on FragranceNet, you'll notice on eBay the designers are about $10, $15 higher than the FragranceNet type places. That's how you can tell. It's kind of mathematics, but ladies, this is the next fragrance I want to show you. Falcon Juman Precious. It's like vanilla, leather, and booze to smell like a fragrance called Extra Dose. If you want to smell similar to a Extra Dose fragrance, you get this fragrance right here. Top notch quality, low price. Found it on eBay, 50 bucks. Shout out Buku stuff on eBay. We got another guy says King Yeti. Joman, the brand section of the page won't say the actual brand. Also, if seller's Chinese. He's right, though. I'm sorry, but you're right. You're right, King Yeti. Joma's shop, safe site to purchase? Yes. Check seller's reviews, says Cosmo Frag, all U.S. sellers. Jomas is safe, but they won't sell you shit they don't have yet and send it to you months later. Oh, yeah, they do that. Anyway, let's keep moving. Here is a fragrance I would really want to talk about because I haven't talked about it. I forgot about it. It's called Afnan Chirati Blue. So imagine yourself going to Neiman Marcus and the lady's trying to sell you a $400 Bulgari fragrance or a Chanel Blue fragrance. And you say to yourself, man, I could just charge it. Who cares? But then it might take you 215 days to pay off a $600 or $700 charge for that Bulgari Tigger and that Chanel Blue. Excuse me. Water burp. Or you can find the top citruses, amber woods of Cherati Blue from 2020, 2021. It's affordable. It's like 30, 35. It's highly versatile. It's invigorating. It's premium presentation, just like the electric. And it has patchouli and spices in it. What you get here is an 8 hour solid, extremely over strength projection and sillage. And I think it has some Bleu de Chanel in it. And if you like Bleu de Chanel, you'll like this, but everyone says Tigger, so whatever, you know. Now, another guy bought one from a fake, and because he was a cheapskate, and he emailed me. He didn't buy it from me, but he's like, "This thing sucks. You said it lasted 8 hours." And again, he said he bought it from an out of country salesperson and eBay or something. And he said it only lasted for 13 minutes. Come on, man. This stuff isn't, this is a gorgeous fragrance. If you're lucky to get this, then, or lucky to get Tigger, and you get this, it's just a focus on the grapefruit note, and you should just decide to give it a try if you've never had it. Does anyone have experience with this Chirati Original Blue? Yeah, we got here. King Yeti says, I just ordered from Unc 2 days ago and it's already on the way. Thanks, Unc. We got good old Streams, the Whiskey Reaper. Finally, I see you. Yes, sir. How's the barbecue business, Whiskey? King Yeti. I didn't see you. I didn't know you were buying stuff. I'm wearing Spice Bomb because Miami rain. Come on, is it still raining outside? It was raining this morning. Yes, sir. Okay, we got this next one. La di da. La di da looks like a thing the Miami girls might use at night. But really, it's a badass fragrance that smells like a fragrance called Myself. It's very similar with the cardamom, the sweet floral notes. Blessings to Rica. Instruction here, Unc. We love you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. We have a lot of viewerships from Puerto Rico, Colombia, Medellin. Hey, what's up, family in Medellin? Don't forget to drop that off. Just kidding. Then the next one is Africa, Zanzibar, Tunisia, United Kingdom, Australia, Suffolk, people in Suffolk County, United Kingdom. They're really hooty tooty. They have a air about themselves. They don't like clones. They like really expensive fragrances. But I talk to them. They like stuff like Stephanie Hubert Lucas 777, Black Gemstone. Incidentally, I was thinking about that Lafayette Street the other day. It's pretty good too. And the Xerjoff Torino 21 is good. But most of the time, I'm wearing these fragrances here, these designers. You can see them up here. I'll show them to you a little later. Hi, Unc. What's the most realistic clone close to Torino 21? I think there is. Let me see. What does this smell like? I'm gonna see something for you. There is a fragrance by um, Le Falcone that made it really good one. I forgot the name of it though. And Torino 21 is like a $200 to $300 fragrance with lemon, basil, thyme notes, mint, lemon, basil, black currant. And so it lasts long. It's very modern. It came out in 21. Oh, they say Platine Blanc is one of the best, but also I've never smelled Platine Blanc. It's an aromatics fragrance. But also Hawas Verde is really good, but again, it's hard to find. Oh, here's the one I found. Mizral Valentine by Le Falcone is one of the best priced, strongest available. So it's like 40 bucks. The other ones are like 60, 50. Hawas Verde is very suspect for cloning, so it'll be hard to find that one. Yeah, Mizral. Yeah, good. We got John Wayne. He says he got it for 1939.99 at Joma's shop. What? What'd you get? The Mizral or the Verde? Okay, next. So this is called Sun Kissed by Aromatics. Another good one. What is it supposed to smell like? I don't know. Let me check. Sunkissed. Uh-oh. I got a lag. I got lag. Can you guys still hear me and see me? Yes? Good? Okay. I don't know what Sunkissed is, but it smells fresh, like good for the springtime. It's aromatic Sunkissed. I'm going to look it up if I can. Uh-oh. Sunkissed. Oh, here it is. Citrus, woody, fresh, spicy fragrance. It's got the bitter orange note. It's like a cool note because it's like a Chinoto soda. Everyone's using this cream soda, Chinoto soda, like Aperol. You know the Aperol, the drinks that they have. Wow. And it's very long lasting, never ending summer. Someone said it smells like never ending summer. I'm gonna have to get that one. It's cool. All right. Yeah, Sunkissed is in. Okay, back to the chat window. Sorry, I lost it. Good day, F. Torrey says. Hope you're having a great day. Unk, is Latafa Dynasty good? I don't like Latafa, but it probably is okay. But I just don't like many of their fragrances except for this one. I don't really play with them that much, but that's supposed to be like a red tea note. I don't think that's a mass appealing fragrance. Red tea, isn't it? Dynasty's supposed to be Clive Christian as Agent 47. No? He says yes. Agent 47 Indio says yes. This is my favorite Latafa right here. It's called Art of the Universe. It lasts longer than Throughout the Electric, but it's not as refined. It's more if you smell through to the end. Like if you watch a video like a movie, play the movie to the end. Like if you're these are what tennis players do when they play tennis, they think about how they're gonna play the next shot. Chess players do it. I smell it like they think. So I can smell this to the end by just hitting it here. It smells very, very good in the beginning. But if you can smell to the end, you smell synthetic, almost putridness, but I'm not saying this is bad. This is really good. I'm just saying how the chemicals they use may not be IFRA, whatever. It's a fantastic value proposition for this fragrance. It lasts long, smells kind of like the fragrance called Ex Nihilo Talisman, and it just blows like off your skin. It's crazy. It lasts longer than the electric, but I don't think it smells better. This is more polished and refined. That's all I'm saying. Anybody else have Creed Wild Vetiver. You could probably get something called Gear Lang Vetiver or Carven. Carven. This my Carven makes fragrances that are vetiver. And I've never tried Suplogoria. And what's the best dupe for Chanel Allurum Sport? Oh, we had a good one. What was it called? Anyway, it's interesting that you come and ask for that. That's like 5 year old information. It tells me where the audience is. Like, as everyone's on their different journey of where they're at in fragrances. Like, not knowing where Chanel Blue Dupe or Chanel Allure Sport. I think I have one on the website that I own. That's a small little website, but we're trying, and you should be. Oh yeah, Ard Al Zafran. That's right, Al Digram Gold. 24 bucks, bro. Check it out. Yeah, this is the one that smells like Chanel Allure Sport. It's a Aldigram. Hard to get, pretty much, if you can find it. It's 24, or you can find it on eBay, probably 28, 29. This is a good one. Aldigram smells like Chanel Allure Sport. Okay, next we're gonna read Whiskey Reaper says Chanel Suplegrera is cheap under 200. Okay, Whiskey Reaper thinks 200 is cheap. Let me see your name on my site. You could spend 200. I'll give you 40 off. Use the code ELITE40 Whiskey Reaper. Next. Bad news. Bad news 966. I've got some good news. He says, thanks, Unc. I'm loving Arabia Prestige, Asha Oud Noir Blanc, and Asha Blanc. I love your content. You save me and my wife a lot of money. Much love from 313, Detroit, Michigan. What's up, cousin? Cosmo Frag says, this has more plum to me than electric. He's talking about Art of the Universe, I assume. JJ Styles 5795 says, this is a good one. I like Madison Asar Legacy better, but art is fantastic for the price. Asar, Maison Asar Legacy is right. Maison Asar, correct. JJ Styles. Why do love cheapies? Says Miami Wanderer 673. Why do you love cheapies and clones so much? Oh, people like to smell rich on a budget because their budget and their credit cards maxed out, probably Miami. I want a special occasion fragrance. I see Neeb Aromatics Swiss Glaze, Swiss Arabian Shagaf Oud. Is it good? Well, Shagaf Oud is, you want to know what I think about it, is it's extremely strong, and after 12 hours it calms down. It's like beastly, and it does smell very expensive, but the first 30 minutes is very synthetic, but it is one to get if you wanted a beautiful niche fragrance, and you that lasts all day for, what is it, 25 bucks. And that is from the Don Solite 1761. 504 Lefty says Swiss Arabian Patchouli 01 is good. And we got Rig du Labro says Maison Alhambra Alpine for the fragrance that somebody wanted to know. Smells like Chanel Allure Homme Sport, not 1-to-1. This is him talking about it. We got Snowboard and 5899 says, my journey has now switched from dupes to niche on my third Zherzhov. Wow. From dupes directly to niche, not stopping for a pit stop in designer section. Snowboard man, are you in Colorado? That's pretty bold, man. So the gateway drug was the clones anyway. He never probably wore fragrances till he saw TikToks and YouTubers clones videos, and he's like, "Oh, and then he found out the real niche, how it makes him feel, and he's like, forget these clones. I'll just save up for a good bottle of this, right? Snowboard man, boss man, what's the best, cheapest perfume that lasts days? Says Ibri Chowdhury. Ibrahim Chowdhury. You, my friend, Bikram Chowdhury. Bikram. Are you from Bikram Yoga? And I forgot Al Harmain Aslan Oud. Bad news. The guy 944 likes Aslan Oud. It smells similar to Dior Sauvage Elixir on steroids. Brad in the city says, hey, Chris, nice to see you. Fragrance of today is 2007's edition of YSL M7, the old edition. Or is it the new one that looks like a cube? Which one is it, Brad? We all want to know. Next, we have Pantheon Global, which is the fresh lasting less than $30. Share a few, please. Yes. Well, you could probably find this for 35. It's called Art of the Universe. This one, Chirati Electric, is fresh and lasting about 5 hours, but you said fresh and long lasting for less than $30. This one is extremely fresh, it's long lasting, Muharib Hero, and it's less than $30. There you go. This is the one. It's the new release too. I would get that one right off the bat. I mean, there's tons to choose from. Could also find this one. If you spray this drift on your clothes, you'll get fresh and long lasting. It's called Reefs Drift. Seasons Drift. You can wear it all year long. It's got oceanic value. And this one's really good too. It's like $25, called Ard Al Zafran Fresh Fragrance. What's the best Virgin Island water cheaper dupes you recommend? Yeah, just get this one called Rehan Aquatica. That's the best one. The second best is called Tommy Bahama. Set sail St. Bart's to smell like it for $20. It costs. If you want to smell like Delina La Rose for ladies, if you find yourself Bonita La Rose by Falcone, there's one for the ladies. If you ever wanted to smell like a different edition of YSLY, this one's called Impact Together by Hilfiger. Cool white and blue. I think this is like $30, 40 the most. You spray it here. It's like YSLY Live. Have anyone ever heard of YSLY Live? It's like that. It even has the same kind of bottle as that. That's why it's interesting that they did that, but they did. So Creed Virgin Island water is expensive now, but I love it. We got Toomey Atlas is my scent of the day. Got it from you. Thank you, Cosmo. Mursa, Mr. USA01. Any thoughts about Armani Mania for men discontinued any clone for Mania? Oh no, but I can probably find it within a year. I get those type of fragrances all the time. Where are you located, Mr. USA? Are you in the USA? Thanks, Unc. Have a good day, says Thanosalite. A junk sucker 3933 says the best tube of PDM Delina other than Armaf, best longevity. Just get Alhambra Delilah, 2007, the old style. Such a great fragrance, says Brad in the city about the M7. I should be working, but I'm watching you instead. LOL. Thanks for the Club de Nuit Untold. I rock it, says Mursa01. The best tube for PDM Delina Beast Mode, says our Junksar. So I showed you Delina Rose and Delina. This is a fragrance. I'm not sure if it's a brand new release. It's called Farid by Reefs. And all of a sudden it took off because some different people were talking about it. And it's 11:24 a.m. here in South Florida. Yeah, it's nice now. Nice. It took like a week. It calmed down really well. It smells very nighttime-ish like. I saw some guy with the white suit say it was the best fragrance he's ever smelled. That's a hard thing to say, but anyone ever had it? Real good, says JJ Style. I smelled naturally fierce. It's 95, similar to Creed, but original smells heavenly. Yeah, man. Try this one. It's called Rehan Aquatica. I've got it down there somewhere. I'd have to dig it up. I've got the Creed Virgin Island water. Is just awesome, man. It makes me, like, even you talking about it makes me want to spray it. That's how it is. You ever have a fragrance in your hand like this, and you go out, damn, I know what this smells like. I want to spray it and get that hit. This is how fragrances affect me personally. Anyway, what is everyone else doing? If you could tell me a dupe of DKNY Be Delicious Man, it's discontinued. Nice. Yeah, I had one before, and DKNY unleaded too, right? Found one of those too, long time ago, but I can't tell you. Also, anybody ever mess with Emporio Armani? This is not bad. It's the old school Louis Heath. It's dropped in price. We had these for a minute. They just sold out so fast. We only had 6 bottles or 8 bottles. It's called Jill Sender's Son. It's a discontinued, and I found them and sold them for, I don't know, 20, less than $20. Got to keep, if you know, if someone tips me $100,000, I get you any fragrance you want, or you got the money, just tip it. YouTube will take 30%. That's all right because you got it like that. Go ahead, tip me 100 grand. I'll find you Armani Mania. I'll find you all of those fragrances and their dupes. Seasons Drift box looks like that. That one that smells very similar. They tried to make it smell like a blue fragrance. Somebody told me this Zakat Z13 smells like Zherzhov Accento. Do you ever like to collaborate with other YouTube fragrances, guys? Hell yeah. My man Neeb, I love to do that with him. And also Cuba, ran into him in Miami. And I do have a little relation. We're talking. I talk to most of them, like here and there on private messaging, just talking. Not extensive conversations. Like me and Erica had a little affair. No, not an affair. We had a little collaboration in South Beach, Miami. I'll upload a little clip later today, and you can see it on my shorts. She's a wonderful person, very nice, same as she was in 2022. And I ran into her in 2025 at this big party in Miami on a rooftop. She's an amazing person, and her level of consistency and fragrance knowledge is increased 25x since the time I met her in 2022. Well, one time I ran into FB Boy, F Boy, Clear Boy, FB. I ran into him in an elevator once, and he had like 80,000 subscribers. So he's cool too. FB. Now, I would like to show you this. Now, this is another fragrance called Hugo Boss. There's Hugo Boss Man Extreme. I think it's hard to find HTF. This is the new Superman Hugo Boss. And I think they put the extreme juice in here. Anyway, this aldehydes makes it feel like you're flying because it's airy. It's got a patchouli note in it and like this awesome green mastic aquatics, very sharp, put together just like Clark Kent. And I guarantee you this sucker in 2-3 years will be $200-300. So it's better than Bitcoin, better than XRP. Don't buy XRP. It's not good for you. My friend put all his money in it. I hope to God it goes up. He'll become a instant multi-millionaire, but he's riding the wave like big time. What happened to the OG, all from Street Sense? His was one of my early days, Fragrance YouTube back in 2011. I don't know, like people get burnt out, I suppose. Here's another good one, Brad in the City. Striking lavender Hugo Boss. Incidentally, use a code ELITE40 if you spend 200 and you know me. It's good till Sunday. It'll give you $40 off if you spend $200. ELITE40. I'm telling you this because you're on this stream and you're VIP. So only people that come on live streams and hang out are VIP. And I thank you so much for watching all the videos. This is another fragrance. I just want to spray it. I don't care. I'm going to do it. Looks like I'm not going to the workout. I still might, though. Hugo Boss Superman limited edition. You can get it from this dude in Miami called bestbrandsperfume.com. He sells them really cheap. It's an awesome fragrance, dude. Awesome. I'm getting the spray now. I'm going to choke myself out. I'm in the spraying. I couldn't resist. Oh man, that is so nice and clean and crisp. I love it. The green metallic. So this one starts out with two kinds of lavender and musk and ends up with this green metallic sharp, like razor blade sharp. What's up? Yeah, you can buy this on my website, bro. Go buy it right now. It's like I'll send you the link if you want right now. Help me out, man. It's only $1 shipping, but my team has to put it together, so it's just $9 to ship. So this is $45 total price delivered right here. Superman link right here. Did you get it? Yep. Oh, thank you, Brad in the city. Yeah, the notes on this are berry fruits, mint, patchouli. Berry fruits, mint, patchouli. They don't like to tell you too many notes, this Boss company, like in their the scents. Maninka root, this and that. They do like that. So this one has aldehydes, like I told you, citruses, lemon and oranges, and berry fruits, like blueberries and strawberries. But you don't really smell that. You know that it's mixed in there, mixed with the mint and the patchouli, which makes it earthy. It's like you start out like Clark Kent, nice and put together, white crisp shirt, and then the aldehydes after an hour, you turn into Superman because it's flying around and it's turns into this cool, like almost similar to this, the way it dries down, but not really, just in the same direction, so to speak. Blue striking lavender is a perfect, like you're a lawyer, stockbroker, criminal attorney, Brad in the city type dude. You should get both of these, Brad. These are really good. You can wear this to work every day. I haven't barely I've tried it so many times and it's almost like dented because it's so easy to wear. And then Zakat Z13, they said that this is the Accento. I don't know what Accento smells like. I just ordered one Zherzhov Accento. Then you got this one by Zamaya called Diamond Eau de Parfum. Zemaya's Diamond Eau de Parfum smells like an amouage fragrance for the ladies. It is very delicious. Look at the bottle. Look at the presentation. Very heavy cap, weighs at least 47.8 grams. Sprayer comes out nice. Yep, not bad for the ladies. I think it's amouage boundless. No, 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 no. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know which one it is. Now, I'm gonna tell you something else. You ever try this Supremacy Collector's Edition? You can find them on Joma's shop for $40. That's where I would buy it. It's hard to find. They only sell it to certain retailers. I don't sell it. This is another good one. It's called Hawas Ice, one of the longest lasting, but you got to be careful. There's been no inventory on this lately. I saw someone had it and it was 50 or $60, and that would be the real one. But again, you got to be careful because if you see this for, it used to be 25, 30, and it was real, but now everything got ruined by counterfeiters and the straight of this and that. Okay, we're gonna go to the section. We got Julian St. Tulis from the Bahamas. Gonna be in the Bay Area next week, says Louis Bradley. Bay Area is San Diego, isn't it? Do you ship outside US? Only to Puerto Rico, unfortunately. You gotta have one of them people that in Doral, they have these ship services. Morning, what's the temp? Dude, it's like 80 degrees every single day. Let's go, Unc. Been a while since I ordered from Best Brands. I need to get a new order in. Boof noob, do it. All right, thank you, sir. We're gonna come on and talk all week long. I'm gonna bust this algorithm up, cause forget what not. Pompano Beach, Florida, in the building. What's up, my man? What's your name? Authentican, Authenticon 4131. Boof Noob says, "Yeah, I got Hawas for my dad last year for $20. Now it's nowhere near that. Yeah, the prices went up because it got again quadruple hyped. So fragrances now in clones, I've been noticing a trend. What was once hyped is getting rehyped because their new youngsters and whatever come back in and discover it, and they rehype it. That's the Rasazzi company. I don't know, they don't pay anybody or anything, not to my knowledge. So they make great fragrances, but no one's ever heard of Rasasi. What is a Rasasi? You ask anybody on the street, what is Rasasi? No one would know Hawas. Nobody knows that. Almost nobody knows Creta Ventus, even to this day. Just to give you the scope of where you're at in your fragrance journey. Well, we do have a couple more I'll show you real quick. This one is called Vulcan Bay. It's like a strawberry vodka drink. If you're at the beach at 5 p.m., it's nice and cool. Ocean. Strawberry vodka ocean. Strawberry alcohol ocean fragrance. Tampa's in the house. And this could be men or women. It's very unique. I like it a lot. And like stuff like this, I like to layer. If you were to layer this on top of this, it would be fire. If you were to layer first this one and then put this on top, it would be dangerous. You might get caught on fire. Another one is good. 9 a.m. dive. 9 a.m. dive. What does this have in it? 9 a.m. dive by Afnan is a fresh fragrance. It has blueberry notes, I think. What does 9 a.m. dive have? Can we find the notes on 9 a.m. dive? Anyway, it's like ultra fresh, kind of blue de Chanel-ish fragrance. Let's see if I can get you the notes on 9 a.m. dive. 9 a.m. also makes a new fragrance called Night Out, which is phenomenal. It's its own creation, I heard, and I've tested it. Yeah, this is Imran Falazini, which is a professional fragrance dude. I don't know how to pronounce it. Fazlani. Okay. Imran Fazlani. Lemon mint black currant. That's the mix. Lemon mint black currant with patchouli jasmine and apple. Green apple cedar incense. So that's very similar to the Bleu de Chanel line, but it's perfect for spring, summer. It busts the highest heat ever. Afnan 9 a.m. dive is a mass appealing blue fragrance with smooth transition. It has fragrance stages. These people are making phenomenal fragrances. They always have, and they're going to go nothing but up. $28 to $40 average price, but this is 150 ml. I wouldn't get it if it was 28. I'd be suspect on that. I would pay around 30, 35 from a reputable source. Longevity 5 to 7 hours. You got to think about YSLY mixed with Bleu de Chanel, and that's what you get. And the hottest summer days. Opening, the best way is zingy and bright. Dry down is green and woods. Okay, my 9 a.m. dive projects and works good, but in the highest heat because that's how it works. So these are some fresh fragrances for the summer. Any other last comments? Have you? We got a guy here. It says King Yeti dive is super bright. The whole Vulcan line is great. Says King Yeti. Any links where I can get Luminous Night? No, I don't know Luminous Night. What is Luminous Night? King Yeti says, thank you very much. I recommend everyone just here to sign up for Best Brand Perfumes email list. Yeah, if you are a fragrance enthusiast, you should sign up. If you're balling like never before, sign up. And if you want to smell rich on a budget, I've been doing this for so many years, like even in person in stores, and I'd have workers and they would love, I figure out what the worker liked to sell. I tell you what, one of the guys, Tootie, he looked like L Cool J. His nickname was Two, and he used to like Just Me Paris Hilton. I looked it up the other day. We used to sell it for 10, 20 bucks, whatever. Just Me Paris Hilton is discontinued, demanding $75 on eBay. It was a $20 fragrance, 3.4. If you find it, grab it. Paris Hilton Just Me for Men. Smells like Acquadigio. Philip6470 said he lives in Asia. What part, Philip? And he got tons of compliments on Hawa's ice, heat, and highest heat, and lasted. Davy Hope, hi from UK. Have you tried Oriflamme fragrances? Some good fresh cheapies. Never heard of Oriflamme. Oriflame, sorry. Authentic one, 4131 from Pompano Beach, right? Gentle Fluidity Silver is one of my favorite fragrances, other than Tom Ford Noir Parfum 1 Million Lucky and Parfum de Marly Pegasus. We got a 200 ml 1 Million Lucky plum notes to die for. A lot of people didn't sit when I discovered that in 2018. People were saying it's so cloying and so sweet, but now it's like mass appealing. We got Big Daddy Flex here. He says, Perfume Parlor Eau d'Absence Extract, 50 mil, lasts for eternity. How's Lufta Seventh Heaven de Varshard Arabia Prestige? It's awesome. We'll have some back in stock on Monday or sooner, but it smells like an ocean with fresh green grass, lasting through the highest of heat, easily 8 hours, on close 15 hours. It's called Urbia Prestige. Seventh Heavens. Some kind of Gisa Hidden Valley Ranch. No, so one of those Gisa fragrances that cost 280. I think it's like $30. Hello, I've been using Hawas Ice. Can you please let me know if there's a similar long-lasting perfume? Huge fan of your work. Cheers. Done. Beauty Charan 6003. Yeah, take Hawas Ice and mix it with something. Mix Hawas Ice on the base and put your other favorite freshie on top, and you'll have something similar and long lasting for free because you already own two fragrances in similar veins like this. If you put this first and top it off with this, you'll get a banger. Is the last flanker of D&G Mysterious Night, Royal Night have tired any of them? I do have a little drop left, but I haven't seen them in a while. Oh, you copped the 200 ml Lucky from Monk for a steal. Thank you. One spray, Big Daddy Flex says about his fragrance. Wow, 12 hours plus. Big Daddy Flex is talking. Miami Wanderers says, unfortunately, it's been discontinued. He's talking about Dolce Gabbana, the one Royale. Been looking for that discontinued Van Cleef fragrance, the one with the stars. Oh, man, you're talking about a night or whatever it's called. I know what you're talking about. That's easy to find as a clone, though, but not the original. Sound is low, says Rick718. I'm afraid about to be discontinued, says King Yeti. What do you think about Fahrenheit? Nice gasoline fragrance. Gas. Latafa Ishq al Shayok is very similar to 1 Million Lucky, says Abuf Noob. What do you think about Marwa? Says Bob Spitz. I think Marwa is phenomenal. If you get the real one, it's got a beautiful citrus tea notes, very authentic to the original. House of Siraj Bateman and Deep Tik Dam Dao would likely be. Shezad Dali 9958 says House of Siraj Bateman and Deep Tik Tam Dao. You will be like man on top. Thank you. I've smelled it, Tam Dao. Tam Deep Tik Tam Dao. I think it's like a nice, clean, kind of silvery, fresh, musky, clean, put together fragrance. Miami Wonder says your sound is okay. Thank you, Miami Wonder. Anything else to show you? Oh, you like the symphony? This is the symphony fragrance. It's called Mijaz Rhythm. Mijaz Rhythm smells like a symphony of citruses. I've never smelled symphony, but This is the one to get to smell like it. It's by Zemaya. Oh yeah, look at that. Hey, make one of them noises with the camera. Let's do that. Compare it to this 9 a.m. dive. Compare it to Reef's Drift. Wow, look at that. Does the sound good when I put it close to there? Compare it to Magnetic by Aromatics. Oh, that one's pointing towards my face. Let's go. That's not bad. And compare it to Hugo Boss's sprayer. Oh yeah, I just sprayed the microphone. That's a blast there. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me. We got an hour in at least. Thank you. And I'm going to try to hook you guys up again. Coming on stream, coming on live. Check me out. Blue de Chanel exclusive Cod Lodge icon. I don't know. I'd ever had a Cod Lodge. You ever smelled Byredo Unnamed? Byredo, they have a fragrance called Unnamed. No, but I've smelled Byredo. They're all artisanal fragrances. Just got Mont Blanc Explorer. Love it. Mont Blanc Legend Blue is actually good for high heat. But people say it only lasts 5 hours, which means you have enough time to go to dinner for 90 minutes and go catch a movie and get home and do the boogie. So what's 5 hours? Sorry, my friend. Nible Falcon Misran Valentine is better than Platine Blanc. Okay, my friend, I've never tried Platine Blanc, but thank you, TYM God. You have your right to tell us what fragrance you wearing today. Well, I got about 15 of them on, but next time I shower, I'll probably put on some Paco Rabanne Elixir or Intense Phantom just to go around in the stores and stuff like that. Sometimes I feel like this fragrance is so good. Not that the Scandal Absolute is so delicious right there. Oh, I love that fragrance. And of course, you could, you know what? If you took that fragrance, Jean Paul Gaultier La Male Elixir, and sprayed some Lafayette Street on it, that would be a weird combination. But Beekman Street is really fresh. That Bond number 9 Beekman Street right there. Beekman Street and Xerjoff Torino 21, ultimate freshy fragrances for the spring, summer. Rick Sandoval 75653. Keep up the good work. Love your videos. Thank you, Rick. Miami Wonder. Have you ever smelled Cartier Roadster? Smells like money. You should find it if you're lucky. Yeah, I used to own it. Looks like the back of a 57 Chevy, right? The bottle does. And your opinion, what's good fragrance for date night? Get 9 p.m. Elixir. This is good for date night. Or you get something like Xerjoff. If you got some bucks, get some Xerjoff Tony Iommi. If you really want to smell good, I mean that's like very mature masculine fragrance. However, but it's the guy who Tony Iommi played for Black Sabbath or something like that. It's a rock and roll fragrance, man. Yeah, it smells amazing. Shit, Invictus Parfum is fire. In my opinion, says King Yeti 6. That black soap note is amazing. Ronnie X, Wake, WT424 Wake. What the, WTF, what's up? Authentic 41, Most Wanted Parfum. Yeah, that's a great date night fragrance. Ronnie X. The Polo Explorer in the green and orange bottle. I got one for you. I got one laying around here somewhere. It's a small one. I gave it to you. King Yeti. I think I got it. I might have sold it on eBay, or I probably sold it for $5 or something. I remember that. All right, fellas. Thank you so much. Hey, peace and love. Check out the shorts. Share some stuff. Hype some videos that come out. if you can help. But anyway, I'm very grateful to have you guys here, all 37 of you or however many were here. Appreciate you. Have a good day. Bye bye.